Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tarble Arena for today's 2015 Carthage Women's Volleyball Invitational match between Carroll University and your Carthage Lady Reds. The NC2A promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. The NC2A and Carthage thank you for your cooperation. And now for the starting lineups for today's match between the Carroll Pioneers with a record of 3-8 and the Carthage College Lady Reds with a record of 10-1. Now let's meet the Pioneers. Number 5, Caitlin Dolan. Number 8, Taylor Keel. Number 11, Dana Voltalina. Number 12, libero, Kate Pringle. Number 13, Carly Wolf. Number 21, floor captain, Amanda Hahn. Number 25, Josie Wurzal. The head coach for the Pioneers is Becca Saul. Coach Saul is assisted by Preston Saul. Are you ready? Libero, 5'7" sophomore from Racine, Wisconsin, and Greenfield High School, number 4, Lucy Krensky. At setter, a 5'9" senior from Mundelein High School in Mundelein, Illinois, number 9, Karen Chin. At right side, a 5'10" junior from Shepherd High School in Palos Heights, Illinois, number 11, Stephanie Corbakis. At outside hitter, a 5'11" senior from Washington High School in Washington, Illinois, number 12, Emily Heuermann. At outside hitter, 5'10" sophomore from Lake Zurich High School in Lake Zurich, Illinois, number 13, Mallory Parsons. At middle blocker, a 6-foot sophomore from Roseville Concordia Academy in Maplewood, Minnesota, number 16, Megan Fallert. And at middle blocker, a 6'4" junior from Bradford High School in Kenosha, Wisconsin, number 24, Stephanie Romanowski. The Lady Reds are coached by Leanne Ulmer. Coach Ulmer is assisted by graduate assistant coach Hannah Cahoon. Good luck to both teams. Officials for tonight's match, Bill Peterson and Dan Wong. The Carroll Pioneers will serve first. Taylor Keel has the ball. Megan Fallert with the kill, Point Lady Reds. Karen Chin will serve. Good hustle, Point Lady Reds. Caitlin Dolan off the block for a point. Jordan Bansky subbing in to serve for the Pioneers. Block points, Pioneers. Corbacus and Fallard on the block. Point, Lady Reds. Subbing in for the Lady Reds, Dickinson in the front row, and Heuermann will serve. Voltalina off the block, Point Pioneers. Kate Pringle to serve. Corbacus. Krensky serving. Double contact, Point Lady Reds. Point Carthage. Pioneers put it down. Rachel Harn in to serve. Carly Gerchek into the front row for the Pioneers. Hahn off the block, Point Pioneers. Oh. Pioneers get the point and tie the game. Lady Reds ball. Corbacus back to serve. Substitution, Rachel Kiston into serve. Amanda Hahn with the kill. Wurzel back in the front row. Hahn will serve. Serve is long, point Lady Reds. Mallory Parsons into the game to serve. Four hits, point Pioneers. Carly Wolf to serve. Heuermann with the kill. Monica Casper in for the Lady Reds to serve. Serve is long. Point Pioneers. Voltalina back into the front row. Taylor Keel will serve. Fallert and Chin on the block point. Chin to serve. Point, Lady Reds. Dana Voltalina with the kill. Jordan Bansky in to serve for the Pioneers. Corbacus with the kill. Chin with the assist. Dickinson in the front row. Emily Heuermann to serve. A hit is long. Point Pioneers. Kate Pringle to serve. Taylor Keel. The tip to the corner. Pioneers point. Serve is long. Lady Reds tie the set 13. Krensky to serve. Double contact, point Pioneers. Harn into serve. Gerchek in the front row. Corbakis with the kill. Point Lady Reds. Rachel Kiston in to serve. Point Lady Reds. Dickinson, point. Timeout, Pioneers, their first timeout. Kiston still serving for Carthage. Hit is long, point Carthage. Service point. Heuermann from the back row, point Carthage. Second timeout, Pioneers. Jamie Dickinson puts it down. Assist, Karen Chin. Service point, Kiston. Ace. Hit is long, point Pioneers. Corbakis back in for the Lady Reds. Wurzall in the front row for the Pioneers, and Hahn is serving. Karen Chin with the kill, point Lady Reds as Parsons comes in to serve. Carly Wolf for the Pioneers. Wolf will serve. Corbacus from the back row. Fallert into the front row. Casper in to serve. Set one goes to Carthage, 25-16. Carthage Lady Reds will be serving set two. Karen Chin has the ball. Oh, Megan Fallert with the kill. Chin on the assist. Dickinson with the dig. Oh, serve is long. Point Pioneers. As Jordan Bansky comes into the game to serve. Fallert and Corbacus on the block point. Heuermann will serve. Voltalina for the Pioneers. Kate Pringle will serve. Corbacus with the kill. Krensky to serve. Serve is long. Point Pioneers. Rachel Harn into serve for the Pioneers and Gerchek in the front row. Serve is long. Point Lady Reds. And here comes Rachel Kiston. Rachel Kiston has to come back. Kiston in to serve. Carly Wolf on the kill. Carly Tebow into the game in the front row. Hahn will serve. Lady Reds point. Mallory Parsons in to serve. Four hits. Point Carthage. Serve is long. Point Pioneers. Wolf to serve. Heuermann on the inside. Bria Halley in to serve. Carly Tebow with the kill for the Pioneers. Voltalina in the front row. Taylor Keel will serve. Touch. What was that called? He called it touch, I thought. Point Pioneers. Double contact. Point Pioneers. Side out point to Carthage. Karen Chin will serve. Serve is out. Jordan Bansky in to serve for the Pioneers. Ace. Block point, Pioneers. Hahn with the block point. Timeout, Carthage College. Bansky still serving for the Pioneers. Heuermann down the line for the kill. Jamie Dickinson back in the front row for the Lady Reds. Emily Heuermann will serve. Lady Reds in the net. Point Pioneers. Pringle to serve. Dana Voltalina to the corner for a kill. A serve point. Lady Reds point, Bria Halley in the front row, Lucy Krensky to serve. Dickinson on the block. Amanda Hahn with the kill. Gerchek in the front row, and Harn will serve. Bria Halley with the kill. Corbakis on the assist. Kiston into the game to serve for the Lady Reds. Come on. Gerchek with the kill, point Pioneers. Corbakis back in the back row for the Lady Reds. Carly Tebow in the front row for the Pioneers. Hahn is serving. Halley off the block for a point. Mallory Parsons in to serve. Heuermann straight down. Timeout, Carroll Pioneers. Serve is long. Pioneer point. Carly Wolf to serve. Bad to worse. Pioneer point. From bad to worse. Good shot. Bria Halley with the kill. Halley will serve. Megan Fallard back in the front row. Double contact point, Lady Reds. Double touch. Double contact point, Pioneers. Voltalina in the front row for the Pioneers. Taylor Keel will serve. Is that the right score? Outside the antenna. Fallert with the kill. Chin with the assist. Karen Chin will serve. Corbacus with the kill. Chin with the assist. Come on, you got it. Pioneer kill. Bansky into serve. Emily Heuermann puts it down for point. Dickinson back in the front row. Heuermann will serve. Dolan with the kill. Point for the Pioneers. Pringle will serve. Amanda Hahn off the block for a point. Hit is wide, point for the Lady Reds. Bria Halley back in the front row. Lucy Krensky will serve. Pioneers calling timeout. Net violation on the Pioneers, point Lady Reds. Krensky still serving. Point Pioneers. Voltalina to serve. Point Lady Reds. Rachel Kiston in to serve. It's set point for them. Hahn with the kill for set point. Carroll University wins set 2, 25-22. The Carroll Pioneers have the serve for set 3. Taylor Keel has the ball. Point Pioneers. That was in. Point Pioneers. Voltalina off the block for a point. Corbacus from the back row. Lady Reds point. Karen Chin will serve. Pioneer point to the corner. Bansky into the game to serve. That was in. Heuermann with the kill. Jamie Dickinson into the front row, and Heuermann will serve. Voltalina through the block. Point Pioneers. Kate Pringle to serve. Serve point. Corbacus with the kill. Bria Halley into the front row for the Lady Reds. Krensky to serve. Never over. Point Lady Reds. Haley with the kill after the block. Voltalina with the kill. Rachel Harn into serve. Gerchak into the front row. Block point, Pioneers. Yelena into the game for the Lady Reds. Double contact, point Pioneers. Bria Halley. Point Lady Reds. Rachel Kiston in to serve. That's because I can't pronounce it. Ace, point, Kiston. Okay. Wolf with the kill, point Pioneers. Cassie Frederick into the front row. Amanda Hahn to serve. Off the block, Jamie Dickinson. Parsons in to serve. Heuermann into the front row for Romanovich. I got it in. Come on, Heuermann with the kill. Lady Reds point. Cassie Frederick with the kill for the Pioneers. Wolf will serve. Out of bounds. Point Lady Reds. Fallert in the front row and Bria Halley to serve. Heuermann off the block to tie the game at 11. Never over. Point Lady Reds take the lead. Never over. Point Lady Reds. Timeout. Carroll University Pioneers. You buzzed right when I said. You buzzed right when I said her name. Karen Chin puts it down for a point. Dolan puts it down for a point for the Pioneers. Voltalina in the front row. Taylor Keel to serve. Emily Heuermann right through the block. Point Lady Reds. Karen Chin to serve. Heuermann with the block point. Wow, she's on fire. Can't say that in the mic. She's on fire. Oh. Corbacus and Fallert on the block. I didn't see which one actually touched it. They both went up. Ah! Point Pioneers as Bansky comes in to serve. Heuermann from the right side. Dickinson into the front row. Heuermann will serve. Stay with it, stay with it. Amanda Hahn puts it down for a point. Kate Pringle will serve. Oh, from the back row, Heuermann. Bria Halley back into the front row for the Lady Reds. And the Pioneers call a timeout. Touch on the block. Corbacus with the kill. Bria Halley with the kill. Karen Chin with the assist. Point Pioneers. Rachel Harn into serve and Gerchek into the front row for the Pioneers. Double contact, point Pioneers. Corbacus from the right side. Rachel Kiston coming in to serve for the Lady Reds. Oh, they're underneath. Nobody. Karen Chin with the setter dump onto point Lady Reds. I have to remember puts it down. Carthage fans on your feet. It's set point. And Karen Chin puts it down. Carthage wins set 3, 25-16. Carthage is leading the match 2-1. Carthage has first serve for set 4. Karen Chin has the ball. Corbacus with the kill, number 9 on the assist. And it's an ace. Point Lady Reds. Another ace serve. Serve is long. Point Pioneers. Bansky subbing in to serve for the Pioneers. Point Lady Reds. Heuermann to serve. Caitlin Dolan with the kill. Kate Pringle will serve. Dana Voltolina with the kill, point Pioneers. And the game is tied at 4. Point Lady Reds, Bria Halley back in the front row. Lucy Krensky to serve. Amanda Hahn with a kill. Gerchak back into the front row for the Pioneers. And Rachel Harn will serve. Oh. Bria Halley puts it away. Rachel Kiston in to serve. Jamie Dickinson puts it down for the point. It was out. Point Pioneers. Corbacus back into the back row. Wurzal in for the Pioneers. Hahn is serving. Double contact, Point Lady Reds. And Mallory Parsons comes in to serve. Haley and Heuermann on the block point. Get it. Carly Wolf puts that down for the Pioneers. Wolf will serve. And there was out. Point Pioneers. Oh. Caitlin Dolan ties the game for the Pioneers. Out of bounds. Point Pioneers. Chin and Haley on the block point. Haley to serve. Megan Fallert comes into the front row. Off the block, out of bounds. Point Pioneers. Taylor Keel to serve. Hit was long. Point Pioneers. Come on, Heuermann. The hit is wide. Point for the Lady Reds. Karen Chin will serve. Down the line tip by Heuermann. Ties the game at 12. Wurzall with the kill. Bansky into the game to serve. Megan Fallard puts it down. Chin on the assist. Dickinson in the front row. Heuermann to serve. The set was out of bounds. Point Pioneers. Kate Pringle to serve. Corbacus down the line. Haley back in the front row, and Krensky will serve. Out of bounds, Point Lady Reds. Come on, Corbacus. Jamie Dickinson hitting it off the block for a point. That was down the line, out of bounds. Point Lady Reds. Get up, Bria. Bria Halley. Overpass kill. Timeout. Pioneers. Corbacus and Haley with the block point. Wow, that was a good one. Dana Voltalina with the kill. Gerchek in the front row and Rachel Harn to serve. Corbacus straight down. Whoa, Corbacus. Kiston into serve. Timeout Pioneers. Kiston still serving for the Lady Reds. Corbacus back into the back row. Substitution for the Pioneers. Wurzall in the front row. Hahn is serving. Harrington with the kill. as Mallory Parsons comes in to serve. Serve is long, Pioneers point. Carly Wolf to serve. Heuermann straight down. Here comes Megan Fallard into the front row, and Bria Halley will serve. The call was out of bounds. Voltalina in the front row for the Pioneers. And Taylor Keel will serve. Good save, Fallard. Get up! Yeah! Megan Fallard puts it down. Karen Chin will serve. She often has match point. 6-5. Dolan off the block for a point. Bansky in to serve. Short. A serve. Come on now. Heuermann puts it down. Dickinson back in, Heuermann to serve. Carthage fans on your feet. This is match point. Point to the Pioneers off the block. Kate Pringle to serve. Corbacus with the match point kill down the line.